watch it go. We coming up next. Yeah, watch this. I'm not doing like that. Yeah, watch this. I'm not do it like that. Do it like that.
is putting on this bandana.
All right, let's do crime.
This is such a bad idea.
All you had to do was keep your mouth shut!
I'm gonna override this.
Is your life mission to cause harm?
This is my favorite shot of the whole game, this one.
With As Dusk Falls, what we're trying to do is to make a brilliant interactive experience for anyone who loves brilliant storytelling. So people who enjoy films, people who enjoy TV series. It's also a social experience and about sharing these stories with the people you love.
So I think we should stick to the plan.
Yeah, stick to the plan.
I took my inspiration from TV shows, prestige shows like, Breaking Bad, Fargo. I really love Dog Day Afternoon. It's such a wonderful setup.
You try that again, and every last one of them leaves in a body bag!
When you write for interactive stories, it's all about the stakes. You want big choices, the tentpole ones that everyone will remember from the chapter they played, but also you weave in the smaller stakes, the drama bit, like the relationships. Are you gonna stay married?
When you lost your job, this wall went up, and I missed you, okay?
The game deals with very mature themes that you don't normally find in a video game. It really gives you agency over characters that are relatable, that are familiar to you. It's like an interactive story, but with the power of video game behind it.
I only gotta yell and my brothers will come.
Now hold your horses, young man. I think you should at least listen to what I have to say.
In the first book, it's mainly structured around a hostage situation in a motel in the middle of the desert in Arizona, so it's a pressure cooker.
You want your wife to live? Answer and do exactly what I say.
Book 2 takes another approach entirely, and it's a chase across multiple states in the US.
There's nowhere else to run.
As Dusk Falls is an interactive show, but the important part here is the word interactive. The players are very much needed to help the character on their journey and decide what's going to happen to them, help them grow and change.
It's not like there's one golden path. There's so many different ways through the story.
You can replay it and then you get to like different story and different ending, and you feel like you're actually achieving something and shaping the story and also the character.
Some of your true self comes out into that thinking.
I don't know, what would you do? I'll try to, yeah.
And at the end of the game, when you play, we tell you about your playstyle, and it reveals something about the player themselves, their values, and the way they interact with the others that they played with.
I think for me, one of the really important things was that this art style could tell lots of different types of stories. We want to take really beautiful, sort of subtle facial performances, really strong dramatic moments, and just really represent that such that every frame is a painting.
It's a single player and multiplayer experience, so 1 to 8 players.
Because we wanted to draw in people who weren't necessarily gamers. Gamers are going to love this game as well because it's a very mature, in-depth story. But this game really taps into your life skills rather than your gamer skills, puts everyone on a level playing field. You did well there, that is a ferocious job.
Oh, challenge, I did it!
You share the same character, you discuss, you make decisions, and majority wins. It's like each player is like a voice in the character head.
Are you taking the money this time?
I am definitely not.
Take the cash. It's been a massive journey, and I can't believe we're just like so close, touching distance to this game. Yeah, I'm gonna miss it when it's done.
This is gonna be fun. You know I can't let you leave.
Play it day one with Game Pass. Play it on Xbox Series X and S.
Last question, Dr. Dallin. Are you sure the perimeter surrounding the zone is really enough? If a powerful emission were to occur, we would...
Listen, the zone has remained stable for years. Besides, we didn't establish the most advanced institution in human history without first guaranteeing its safety. As the head of the Scientific Institute for Research of the Chernobyl area, or CIRCA for short, I believe the wonders that we will bring to the world far outweigh the potential risks.
How big are these risks exactly?
The zone reveals a whole new world. We can stick with the old one, fearing change. But tell me, do you want our descendants to remember us as cowards? Or as those who dared to venture forward to a new, better humanity?
Evacuated. I remind our listeners that a similar incident happened in our region quite recently. ruining homes and livelihoods. However, city officials urge people to stay calm, assuring them the situation is totally under control.
From the engineers of the Talos Principle and Sirius Sam, and written by Jonas and Verena Kiritsis. Turn-based roguelike, The Hand of Merlin. Leaves early access and comes to console. Master the tactics of turn-based combat. Or face your demise. Choose your path. And forge your destiny. But the journey ahead is unforgiving. The farther you go, the greater challenge awaits. Learn from failure. And carve your path to victory.
I remember. It's been 15 years since the fall. 15 dark years of terror every night. Not one person stood a chance against the hordes until they came along. The Night Runners. I was one of them. We injected ourselves with inhibitors. That's when the blood starts to boil. You sweat like a pig. All done to enhance your strength, stamina, and agility. It was worth it, even if it came at the risk of death. I remember. Every medicine we hand-delivered, every run-in with the Horde, we were like brothers. Until it all went to shit. The VNC massacre. Most of us perished. Those who survived the event abandoned their posts. Traumatized, we scattered. Our leader, Frank, hit the bottle. I remember it all now when I look at you. I heard about what you did for this city, and I think you're only getting started.
end of the line for you, Grave.